Hello, I want to make a video on how to port the Megapirate 3.0.1 R4 to the Crius All-in-One Pro version 2 flight controller. A lot of people are having problems with it and they're getting a double blinking red light. So I'll show you the process on how to get past all that. First thing you're going to want to do though is hook up your flight controller, and we're going to want to erase the EEPROM prompt. So what you want to do is open your mission planner, and instead of connecting through this tab here, you want to go into the terminal and connect over here on this tab. Give it a second for it to focus in there. Sorry about that. The camera doesn't like, okay, come on. Alright, so yeah, you want to connect over here on this tab. Ew, okay, I guess I need to plug in my flight controller. Okay, so connect. Okay, so now what you want to do is, this is your command line interface. Now what you want to do is you want to type setup and then help. This will bring up a list of commands that you can use here in the command line interface. The one we're looking for is erase. And now it's erasing the EEPROM from the flight controller, so it'll be blank. Alright, and that's done. Disconnect and close your mission planner. Now you go to the MegapirateNG site and download the latest version of flashtool. Right here it's going to be 1.0 RC2. Alright, I've already downloaded that and I got that in a folder here. So once you've unzipped flashtool, you have a list of stuff, but what we're looking for is just the flashtool application. I'm not sure if you actually need to download the Megapirate 3.0.1 R4 or Arduino IDE. I already have them lying around the computer somewhere, so I'm not sure if it finds it on its own. But right here is your flashtool dashboard. Let me zoom in here a little bit. So right up here you got your flight controller running the Crius V2. For some reason it's labeled RC Timer Crius V2. RC inputs, you got your configuration. I'm running a PWM, not a PPM. And then I got your channel order. I'm running a multi-wee order. Over here's your frame configuration. I have a quad. GPS, I'm not running one, but here's your parameters for that. The version of software, the port, and then flash. Simple as that. Right here it even shows which direction you need to have your propellers installed, in case you're curious about that. Alright, successfully flashed. So at this point, this is where most of you are. You got a double flashing red light on the flight controller. So what we need to do is go through a whole bunch of calibrations and we can get rid of that. So first we'll go back into the mission planner. Go to your initial setup, connect to the main dash. Alright, I gotta make an adjustment to my frame type because I'm running a V style. And now we're going to calibrate the compass. You have to be somewhat careful not to disconnect your USB connection, but that'll kind of mess up the whole process and you have to actually restart the mission planner. Okay. Double check everything here in the dash. Yeah, looks pretty good. Okay. Now we'll go back to the setup. I'm going to turn on my radio. And then we'll go and calibrate the radio next. So, alright, there we go. Calibration. Alright, now all we have left is calibrating the ESCs and then calibrating the accelerometer. What you want to do is disconnect from the main dash, go into terminal. Come on, focus. Focus. Come on. Alright, now you want to reconnect here in the terminal. Same as before, you're going to type setup and then help. That'll bring up a list of commands. First, I recommend the first command you use is level. Okay, next command is going to be Excel. I'll give you a list of commands you got to do and push button keys in between. Alright, place APM level and press any key. Now place APM on its left side and press any key. Place APM on its right side and press any key. APM nose down and press any key. APM nose up and press any key. Put the APM on its back and press any key.
Hey, wake up.
Yeah, I left my controller on. Alright. And accelerometer calibration successful. Okay. Go ahead and disconnect and close out your mission planner. Now take your radio, turn it on, and then turn the throttle all the way up.
Check your stick. Stabilize.
Now plug in your battery while you have the throttle all the way up. Uh-oh. Unplug it. Plug it back in again. Then you'll get an extra chime. Now on your controller, you gotta go down really fast to 0 throttle. If you did that correctly, all of your propellers should spool up relatively at the same time. Alright, so that's good. And now that should be the end of the calibration processes, I believe. So let's see what happens here. Alright, and we went from a double blinking red light to a single blinking light, signifying that it's ready to be armed and flown. Thanks for watching. If you have any problems, shoot me a hit on my YouTube channel and I will try to help you through a longer, more involved process, but it can be done. Happy flying.